without you all, I wouldn't be here today.
Welcome to Rosendale. And what do you make of all this then? Here we are, like sort of 2011. ABBA unofficially split in 1982, and they're bigger than ever.
It's absolutely unbelievable. And it's great fun to be here. I'm very happy Helge and Anita talked me into coming today.
Now, one thing I've got to get off my chest, having been a fan since 1974, and I'm sure that...
I know.
Oh, do you know what? It's amazing, actually, when you send letters through in the 70s and all that, because we didn't have email in those days, and you always reply back to me. Probably on the same envelope, probably on the same piece of paper, in red, and I asked you to ask all sorts of silly little questions, but you always came back to me. But one of the things, actually, over the years, thank you very much, over the years, how do we pronounce your name? Because I've heard it Gorel, Jorel, Orel. What's the correct name?
In Swedish, it's Gorel.
Jorel. Hey. Now, who got it right? No, it's wonderful, actually, to have you here, and the reason why I mentioned your name there, because I could see it written on a book. I could see you maybe writing a book about all the years you've had with ABBA. Have you been asked that before?
No, I've been asked that before, and it's never going to happen. My memory isn't that good.
Really? Because my next question was, did you keep daily diaries?
No, I wouldn't say I've kept daily diaries, but in my diary in the office, I've made notes of everything that's been done, photo sessions, studio sessions, interviews, back and forth, traveling. So it's actually quite fun, and that makes my memory come back. But my memory is for me.
Oh, that's good. That's really interesting. And I think sometimes, you know, it's the way to go, definitely.
And sometimes I must say, you have a much better memory than I have. To the success that ABBA has had all through the years. Being loyal, being supportive, being protective, and buying their music.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
Do you think Stig would have been proud of Mamma Mia?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm sure. I know his children are very But sometimes I get surprised when journalists call me 4 o'clock in the morning because it's been in the English morning papers.
My goodness.
Believing that if ABBA were to reform, that should be the news in the Sun in England. Of course, that would be a professional release from the office of Polar. So how can they really believe that's the way it's going to be presented if it had been true?
Yeah, amazing. My next question actually here is, will they reform?
Sorry, I can hear you.
Oh, very interesting.
Benny had that question last Monday when we were in Helsinki for the press conference for Christina. And of course, yes. They don't see sort of the glint in his eye.
No. And then the next thing, it's spread around the world, isn't it? Yeah.
But I think they think it's a bit fun to say that because it's not going to happen. But what you remember are 4 people rather young. What you have today is 4 people rather old. I think we should all keep that memory of how it was in the olden days. And apart from that, I'm too tired to go on tour.
So if we had a huge big photo album of all your work with Allied and especially with the help of the fan club as well, as Anita and Helga have mentioned, and I've been very privileged as well to be able to get tickets to some nice sort of openings and premieres as well, like a lot of fans here, and I really, really thank you for that. So I think it's been wonderful having, have I got it right, Gorel?
Gorel?
I got it right?
Yes, you got it right.
After all these years! Oh my goodness me.
But thank you, Vaughan, but it's also important because I have very many greetings, lots of love from Anne-Frid, from Agneta, from Björn, from Benny, to all of you, saying that they should know, you should know, how important you all are to them, for what you've been doing, including pestering, but always being so supportive, and I would say supporting and protecting and loyal, and also I would say nearly all of you have always been very respectful, not intruding. If there is a no, there is a no, and I think it's been a mutual, very good meeting between all of you and all of them. So a big thank you and a big kiss from